One of the stories we have covered extensively on my Welshpool has been the multi-million-pound transformation of Neuadd Maldwyn into a state-of-the-art independent living development. The former council offices were deemed surplus to requirement, with social housing provider ClwydAlyn taking on the mammoth task of making one of Welshpool's most iconic buildings fit for the 21st century. And the result is simply stunning.
Here we are, we're in Neuadd Maldwyn, the restaurant area. This to me is very much at the centre of the scheme, and really epitomises the old Neuadd Maldwyn, where we've been able to retain some of the existing features, but also blend that in with the new features. This building in itself holds many memories, I'm sure, for some. It was formerly the council chamber, so was very much at the fore of governance within the local authority in the Montgomery Shire, and throughout its entirety, it's also been the scene for many weddings that have taken place, with the registry office, which used to be located just outside of the restaurant area for registering births and deaths, and subsequently wedding ceremonies took place in here, many meetings. I can also recall attending on a professional basis very many times. The restaurant area now, this is where our residents will come and they'll receive and interact, receive their lunch on the daily basis, and we see this as really the focal point of where the community interaction will take place.
66 one and two bedroom apartments have been created, alongside a raft of facilities that will provide a sense of community for the residents who are set to start moving in from mid-April. The apartments have been built by Anwyl Partnerships on behalf of ClwydAlyn along with Powys County Council, and it's supported by the Welsh Government and Powys Teaching Health Board. This unique development combines a sympathetic refurbishment with purpose-built apartments and offers independent living with the option to receive care and support for those who may require it.
Yes, we're really at the end of a journey, and I must first pay tribute to the partners, the professional partners that we work with, Powys County Council, in particular colleagues there who've been staunchly supporting the scheme, along with local members and colleagues within ClwydAlyn who have put in an enormous amount of work collectively to get the scheme to where we are. Fantastic scheme, and we're ready now to be welcoming our residents into their new homes with a phased move-in from week commencing the 14th of April. And that will be phased right across into mid-May. Obviously, we're unable to move every resident in as we'd like to, and in day one, I'm sure there's lots of excitement and enthusiasm from residents and their families wishing to move in. But when we've got 66 potential residents, we've got to ensure their safety, comfort, and convenience in moving them in. But for me, as going to be scheme manager, really excited, working with the new team to bring together, continuing to work with colleagues from professional services, Powys County Council, and colleagues within ClwydAlyn to make it a fantastic scheme in which to live in.
And what can the residents expect from Neuadd Maldwyn now?
I think you can see what they can expect certainly from the outside. The experience with inside, just myself looking in as a lay person to development, it's absolutely amazing with the attention to detail that's taken place. It's going to be a community within a community where residents can come in, live independently, have their friends and guests to come and visit, and still have the door to their own apartment, so they can be as private as they wish, or interact within the community as they wish. So really, I think it's important to stress, fantastic scheme, and the independence of that scheme, the independent living aspect of the scheme.
And the residents generally, where are they from?
It's obviously with the criteria for Neuadd Maldwyn. It's within the county of Powys. There's a priority banding scheme that we operate, and again, that any residents coming into the scheme, there is a criteria for that local connection, and we go through a two-phase process, which is a multi-agency, initially an assessment panel, where an applicant is considered, and one of those things is their need for independent living, extra care with support, and in addition, that community connection criteria. If that assessment panel reaches a decision to progress the application, that then goes to a separate allocations panel, which comprises of ClwydAlyn representation, Powys County Council representation, and its health representation. So it's a collective decision. So there's a criteria, but there is that local connection criteria as well.
The development looks absolutely stunning, and while some are still available for rent, our visit has shown that a new community will be blooming in the heart of Welshpool very soon.